Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 25 of the November Daily Draws. And happy Thanksgiving to those of you across in the United States who are celebrating Thanksgiving today. So let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Abyss, followed by an Oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Here we go. We'll go there. And our card today is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. There we are. Take a look at the image. Lovely image of the Queen of Cups. Is she on a ship? She might be on a ship, and with the waves here. Excuse me. Ooh, yeah. Right, okay. So, the Queen of Cups is all about nurturing ourselves. Very much in touch with our emotional state. And today might be a day where we're getting in touch with our emotions, where we are connecting with them and realizing what our emotional state is and where we're at emotionally at this point in the week. And we may become aware of things of how we are emotionally and things that need to be perhaps looked at. I'm just looking at this cup. No, I thought, is there a crack in that cup? Do we feel there's a crack in ourselves where our emotions are perhaps leaking out? Interesting. That I'm not sure if that is a crack in the cup or just where the waves are coming across, or it's some symbol on there. But it looks like a crack, and it looks as if maybe our feelings are churning out, causing a crack in ourselves, and it's beginning to leak out. We're struggling to keep hold of our feelings, and the Queen of Cups is coming to help us because she's used to dealing with these emotions, and she's very caring, very tending to her emotional state, and also spiritual state as well, because the cups can relate to the spiritual condition that we're in as well. So maybe we need to tend to ourselves, to repair the crack, to tend to something, and the Queen of Cups is coming to help us to do that. Today may be a day where we focus on ourselves a bit more. Those of you over in the States that are celebrating Thanksgiving, probably meeting with others, and so it may not be the perfect day to tend to yourself. But maybe if there's a moment that you recognize that you may be a bit emotionally vulnerable, and the Queen of Cups is saying, don't be careful about being too vulnerable, and don't let others, upset the equilibrium, and you may be prone to perhaps reacting a bit more than usual to situations and to certain people because of your vulnerable state. So you need to be aware of that. Just maybe just take care about what you know if necessary, take a moment aside from the situation in order to check in with yourself and to just reaffirm and reassure yourself that you're okay, and try and ignore anything that would try and make the situation worse. So I think the Queen of Cups is saying is recognize your vulnerability emotionally today. Don't put yourself unnecessarily into situations that may make that worse. And if situations do develop, um, where possible, just take a moment aside, make an excuse to do something, just move away from the situation in order to check in with yourself, and then when you feel that you've got that better equilibrium within yourself, then you can return. So you need to be gentle with yourself today. You need to take care of yourself today. You need to be in touch with your feelings, be aware of your particularly any vulnerabilities that you have, and just take things easy. Don't stretch yourself beyond what you can cope with, and just be you. And as I say, when necessary, just take a moment aside from whatever situation, whatever people that you're with, or whatever is happening. Just take a moment, step back, and just let things settle, check in with yourself, and then you can return. And do that as often as you need. Do whatever you need to do. That's what the Queen of Cups is saying today. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And we have Shaman, trust in the higher forces. And maybe you need to trust in those higher forces today to protect you and to help you, sustain you in whatever emotional state that you're in. The Queen of Cups will help you, and the higher forces that will help you to connect. Maybe it's a day to remember your ancestors, maybe, and your guides and your deities and whatever, or the divine or the universal energy, whatever you believe in, whatever your higher self, whatever you trust in, those higher forces that to come and surround you and help you through this day, and help you deal with whatever situation that you're facing. So whatever faces you today, you can cope, you can manage, you can get through this. The help is there, and you just need to make sure that you take care of yourself and don't push yourself too much, and don't expect too much of yourself, and just enjoy being as much as you can, and accept where maybe the cracks are showing a little bit, that they're making you a bit more vulnerable. And today may not be the day to deal with those, but as long as you're aware of it and you can put measures in place to protect yourself and to see yourself through, then that's okay. So it'll go all right. Don't worry. So that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, to do day 26 at the end of the week. Until then, thank you for listening today. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.